Welcome to Dual Realm Book Review YouTube channel. This week we're going to be talking about Paladin's Grace. Oh, you can see my ring light. By T. Kingfisher. The Goodreads rating is 4.14, and I actually gave it a 4. I gave it 4 stars. So this is essentially a romance, which I know some people gave it low ratings because they weren't expecting romance from T. Kingfisher. But that's what it is. So you're following 2 people who are broken, okay? Like mentally, emotionally. The main male character is essentially depressed. He is depressed over losing his god that he has sworn his life to and to serve. So his god dies and he doesn't know what to do with himself. And so he's kind of just in this fog of going through each day like, I don't really care about what happens to me. I don't really care what happens around me. I'm just doing my job and paying back the people who have helped me since I found myself without a sworn person to serve and to do whatever. So he kind of loses his central motivator. And he's like, I'm lost. I don't know what to do with myself. And he meets this woman who is also very broken, I would say. She kind of comes from an abusive relationship. You don't find that out super early, but if you kind of pay attention to the way she's acting, you can tell.
Oh, there's hints.
Yeah. She acts very like self-conscious and just there's a lot going on. She's a broken person too. And so they kind of found each other and then they kind of happened into this murder plot thing where there's a serial killer in town chopping people's heads off, and then there's an assassination attempt on the crown prince. And so they kind of got all tied up into this investigation. And she's a perfumer. And a couple of the other poor reviews for this kind of were like, they kept mentioning that he smells like gingerbread and smells like, and I'm like, it was kind of a lot and annoying. But she's a perfumer. Like her whole, everything about smells is, it just overwhelms her. Smells overwhelm her. And she's so sensitive to different smells. And so it's just part of her character, I think. She just equates everything to a smell. But anyway, so the other nice thing about this is you're so used to reading romance novels of these super hot, like super attractive, young 20-somethings or 18-year-olds or whoever. These are literally middle-aged broken people, okay? She's separated. He is single and doesn't
mingle.
No. He's single and don't mingle. He happened upon her because he was coming home from work. Like, they're so relatable. That's the thing. Like, they are awkward. They do dumb stuff. They don't have any type of charisma at all. So it's kind of funny. And then they're stuck in this murder plot that they're like trying to solve the murders of these people. So it's a fun and interesting thing. So any questions?
This is your first T. Kingfisher book, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so something. Oh no, you read What Moves the Dead too.
Oh yes. I did read What Moves the Dead. So this is my
this is our second one. Something that I feel like T. Kingfisher really excels at is having flawed characters. Like she does not write the gorgeous blonde heroine figure. Like that is not her style at all, which I absolutely love about all of the books that I've read by her, is that every one of her heroes is flawed. And they mess up which is just nice to see. I know I'm not perfect, so it's kind of nice to see that the hero is not perfect in her books. Because I like the same thing with Nettle and Bone was the same way, where like she's kind of a princess, which is like I don't even consider myself a princess. She's like, I'd rather be a nun. And she's like, I'm not even really a nun either, but I like to hide out here, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I don't like people, so I'm gonna be here.
It's like I've got to go save my sister, but I can't do this alone because I know I messed up. But I'm like, okay, this sounds great. But that is something that she really excels at, and I love.
Yeah.
I love, and all of her books have been like that.
So,
Cutter, stop it.
But anyway, so pacing, very fast paced, lots happening, no world building, lots of romance.
I would love to see how she tackled romance, because a lot of her other books didn't have like Nettle and Bone had a little bit, like it was like there's a love interest, but really it wasn't like, it was more of an adventure and romance was on the side.
Yeah, this is romance primarily.
With a little murder mystery.
With a little murder mystery, yeah. Because I feel like T. Kingfisher cannot write a book that somebody's head doesn't get chopped off. So.
Yeah.
Or something doesn't die. something is dying.
Trying to think if Nettle and Bone. Yeah, people die in Nettle and Bone, and then Thornhedge. Yep.
I haven't read.
I know. I haven't. That one's good too. But it's the same thing. Like she takes the hero is a flawed individual.
So
that one, there's probably a little more romance, I think, in that one. But it's like a fairy tale retelling of Sleeping Beauty. It was good too. We can't tell. I like T. Kingfisher a lot.
I know. Yeah, I know you do. That's why I was like, well, let's talk about Paladin's Grace. So anyway, like and subscribe and comment below if you have read T. Kingfisher or if you like her, don't like her. If you want to see more flawed characters from her, let us know. We'll see you guys next week.